Welcome back, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here today on the channel as we're back here for some more Road the Show here with Alex Humberto. This is episode 44, and today we have a nice AL homestand against two AL Central teams, that being the White Sox in the first game of 6 games coming up in this episode here today. We'll play three games against them, and of course finish off the episode here with a 3-game series against the Indians. So as you take a look at the schedule right there, you see, that's the schedule we'll be playing today. Hopefully we can get a victory out of these series here. So we wrapped up the previous episode there. We've seen we play against Cleveland, and we ended up splitting that series with Cleveland 2 games apiece. Now, right now we're 2.5 games back of the Rays. We're just a game, about 2 games behind the Yankees right now. We're currently in 3rd place in the American League Central. As for the White Sox right now, well, they're currently in a little bit of a pickle right now between them and the Indians. So both these series coming up here for both of those teams against us is very important for them, as they're both 2.5 games back behind the Twins. Take a look at some of the White Sox players. They got Yasuo Puig on their team, along with Tim Anderson, and of course Jose Abreu is still with that squad there. And they've been playing some pretty decent baseball, and of course they would like to keep that going here as they're heading to this series. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Out of the last 10 games, they're 5-5, and they would like to try to stay, or at least improve that record here coming up in this series here at Fenway. Now, Tim Anderson, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez, and third baseman Tommy LaSalle, and of course Alex Wood would all like to get a nice victory here. Now, pitching, we could be seeing Alex Wood, the lefty, and Carlos Rodon, lefty, and also righty Dane Dunning as the pitchers in this matchup here as you're taking a look there. So we can see the bottom 3 there be the potential starters in these 3 games here against the White Sox. As you take a look at the rest of the bullpen there, and some decent names I kind of know of my own, Garrett Richards and several others there. But nonetheless here, this series is all about Alex, and Alex has been kind of having a rough go here. He's learning having those growing pains. As a rookie in MLB, he was lighting it up in AA. He was killing it in AAA. And now the game is starting to slow down here some, and he's really having a tough time of picking up pitches and driving the ball like he was in Major League. But at some point here, there's going to be a day where he's going to be going mad crazy. Fans here in Boston still love the kid, this young man, but it's having a just tough time as you see this one goes right over the wall. That'll be Tim Anderson. That'll be a 2-run shot. As I hate, to be quite honest, guys, I hate when these situations come up like this and I cannot do anything about it. It's like, why am I out here? Why are you guys having me control this player that I can't do anything? So, yeah, it sucks. But we see a 2-run shot there go over the wall, and they take a 2-0 lead. It ends up turning out to be a 3-0 lead. So we go down to the bottom half of the first, and we'll see 2 runners on board there for Alex. Alex looks for a pitch here. He's going to drive this one here high, deep. He's going to take this one right over the wall where Tim Anderson did, and he's going to get a 3-run shot. Nice, beautiful 3-run shot there from Alex Humberto, as that is home run number 7 for him. And game 2 of this series. And this is game 2, as we did have a day off there in that first game. We ended up losing that first game against the White Sox 5-0. So we're trying to get on the right foot here and try to go in the right direction when it comes to trying to get things going here. As like I said, this series is very important for both of us. Both of us need a series win. Of course, White Sox, for their side, they're trying to stay, keep pace there with the Twins, who are playing really good baseball right now. So now 7-3 now here in the bottom of the second with 1 on and 1 out. We'll see what Alex can do here. Oh, he gets this one there, but not when he gets it. That's going to fly. And that is going to be a ball that's going to popping up his head there. Elevator shaft is a lot, I like to say. So Alex now here 1 for 2 in this one, as he is trying to, of course, help his ball club out here, as they're now starting to trail here, 11-7 now here in this one. Bottom of the 4th, 1 on and 2 out here for Alex as he gets the pitch. He hits this one up here. This one, he gets underneath this one. This is going out to shallow center field, but the center fielder has enough time and space to get to this one. And of course, that fails the challenge here, as he just cannot do anything there to help out his club here as they trail by 4. So now 11-8 here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll see what Alex can do as he has runners on the corners here. He's 1 for 3 in today's game. And we'll see if the young man can find a pitch here. And check swings it, but they say he went around. And they're going to call an out there. I don't know about that blue there. I think the young man, I think he has an argument there. But they say he went around. So he's not getting any kind of love from, from blue or anybody else. Yeah, like I said, he's struggling, and at some point here, he's going to start seeing things in a better light here. As this one goes out to near the monster, that's going to actually bounce off the monster, and that is going to be a double for Alex Humberto, as he's actually going to be able to drive in a run. So great job there, as now they're just a 1 run behind here. And this one is going to make it 11-10 as we take a look at the replay here. But like I said, it's really tough for a young man like him going from AA to AAA. There's just that gap of learning gap there that they have to try to pick up pretty quickly. And he's been he started off decent for a rookie, but he has had his struggles, to say the least, here as of late. So there you see him there hitting this one. That's going to go out there to shallow center field. Alex is going to be able to come around from second to score. That's going to tie this ball game up here in the bottom of the 11th with nobody out. And now 1 on here. A nice hit from the teammate, knocking him in to tie this ball game up. So now go to the bottom of the 8th here. So we actually battered around. As Alex now, it's 16-11 here. This is just a crazy game. Alex 2 for 5 here in this one. He has 1 on and 2 out. And he's going to swing this one as he just, that one's a little low there for him. And he went chase after that one. That will, of course, end up ending the side as we take a look here. And we end up picking up the win here. So we pick up game 2 of this series. Now the big question is for Red Sox fans, and of course Red Sox club here, if they can now try to win this series and win the final game. And of course that will be the rubber match. I'm over here yawning. But yeah, we'll see if this will be the rubber match here, if they can win the 3rd game of this battle of the Sox here in today's episode. As you take a look, 2 for 6 for Alex Humberto, of course a home run and a double for his effort there to help out the club. So you see 15 and 14 for the White Sox, and as for the Red Sox, they're just 1 game above 500. So a beautiful day here in Boston, here at Fenway. Crowd is packed once again, and of course they're out here to support their team, and of course support the young man that's been helping them, trying to help them win games here. And that, of course, is Alex Humberto. There you see Nick. He'll be starting on the mound for us here today. Get to the bottom of the 3rd here. It's tied 1-1, so both teams have been scoring here early. This one gets ripped right down the third base line. This should be a quick out, and that's exactly what it's going to be there, as Alex gets the first out of the inning, as he just cannot get on board as the leadoff man. Bottom of the 5th now coming up here. Alex, 21 RBIs. He leads right now in the Red Sox organization right now for this season. As you see, this one gets hit. That's going to be a blooper there, or a little chip hit there over to second for the easy out. And that is now 2 away here on the Red Sox center fielder. So Alex, again, the struggle's real. He's not be able to do too much here in this series to help out his club, but his club right now leads this one by 2. Let's get to the bottom of the 6th. 3-1 count here, so a hitter's count for Alex. As he can really do some damage now here with 1 out and 2 on. Alex gets a hold of this one here out there. That's high and deep out to the triangle, but it's going to be quickly picked up. And that is going to be a nice caught ball out there to deep center field. As they did a great job there of getting this one, and we'll see that we pick up a win and a nice one there as we do win the series here against the White Sox. Surprisingly enough, we win this game, win this series 2-1, but final score 7-4 in this one as Alex goes 0 for 3. Yeah, that bat's not really doing so well for him right now as he's batting, surprisingly enough, under 300 right now. And yeah, he has to he's really wanting to turn things around as we see him possibly doing some more training here as he's trying to get better. Of course, also too, we're trying to get our ability up. As you see there, we raised it up to a 66 and our clutch up to a 76. So we're trying to get better. We're trying to have more appearances on the, trying to get more playing time and try to get those extra appearances at the plate. But that's one of the things which kind of aggravates me about the game. But at the same time, if you think about it realistically, that's, it happens from time to time. So now we try to get ready for this next series coming up. We try to put that series behind us. We got a nice series win over the White Sox. That will keep us alive here in the American League East. And now we're just going to see if we're going to do. So they're 16-13 now, just 3 games above 500. But as for the Indians are now trying to get themselves going in this one. As we get into the second series here, Indians, of course, split us. Last time we played them, split the series 2 games apiece. And right now, currently, they're in second place entering today's game as they are 14-14, just 3 games back behind the Twinkies. So, Indians have lost 2 straight games from the previous series, and they are 6-4 in their last 10 games. As you see, a dynamic challenge now for Alex here. We're going to try to see if we can maybe hit a double better, or yeah, okay. So, we're going to try to see if we can hit a double or better in this situation. Cleveland leads by 1. Alex, again, pops this one up here on the end of his bat. Goes down to first base to try to run it out in case of a error. But he will not achieve his challenge there. He will fill that one. So now, excuse me, bottom of the 4th, down by 3 runs here. Alex has a runner on third. And we'll see what he can do as the pitcher has the count here, 0-2. The pitch, and Alex going to golf this one over the first base. Nice play to the pitcher, who makes a nice defensive stop, and a nice 3-1 put away on that play. Cleveland leads it still 4-3. As now we head on to the 6th inning here. Now bases are juiced here for Alex. He can really do some damage here with one swing of a bat as he goes after that one, chasing. And there you see is talking to the umpire there about that. But yeah, Alex, I'm sorry, but you have to take that one there, buddy, as you did chase that one up above the zone. So now 5-1 here. It's still same score we seen earlier. And this one's going to hit up the middle there. It's going to get the force out at second, turn 2. And that is going to retire the side here as Alex gets caught in a little play. And that will quickly end the inning there. As we'll see, Cleveland will, of course, hold on to the victory here in this one. As they... excuse me. As they quickly win this one, 5-1 is your final score. Alex goes over 4 in this ball game. As he's now already 2 games now, he has gone 0 for something, and it's not looking too good for him. As we try to go now and try to reset here and try to get our mind right for this next game coming up here. As you see this, of course, the numbers there for this game. So let's head into game 2 here today as we get ready for this next matchup. There you see Cleveland now just up a game above 500, and of course we would like to try to keep putting more wins in that wins column as we're of course fighting that very crazy and just very competitive AL East. So now it scores 2-1 here, so very reminiscent to the last game there. Cleveland starting off early, scoring. So 2 runs on board as we see a 1-2 count. 2 out here for Alex. And we'll see if he can try to drive these guys home. Or try to drive them, get him a score, or get him a, yeah, well, of course, get him home. But there you see that one going to fly out to right field for the easy put away. And nice job there for the pitcher, making sure that ball stays in bounds, or stays in the ballpark there for the right fielder, as that's going to be wrapping up the inning. Alex now 0 for 1 here as he's flied out, but as we just seen there in the second. And there you see a runner in scoring position now, and now our job is just try to knock this guy in. So with 1 out here, this should be fairly easy for Alex. We'll see if he can drive one up the middle as he's going to hit this one here high and deep. Out there near the monster, and it's going to get caught, but the run is going to come in and score on that sacrifice fly, and that will of course complete the challenge there for Alex as he is going back out to the dugout. So it's not what I guess you could say what Alex really truly wants, but nonetheless he does help out his club there to bring home a run. It's now 5-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Alex rips this one there. That's going to go past the shortstop there. Roll out to the center fielder here. Alex is going to go for 2. Can he get there? He does. Nice job as he gets a nice double. And, of course, puts himself in scoring position, leading off here in the bottom of the 6th. As you take a look at the doubles leaders right now, and he is leading that one right now with 10 doubles so far this season. So Alex is ready to go, as we'll see the next batter coming up to bat here. And we'll see. We'll see what he can do. This Plaza now comes up to bat, and now with an 0-2 day for him, we'll see if he can try to be a hero here and try to knock in this extra insurance run now. As we'll see here, this ball is all going to be hit right to the shortstop there, so Alex can't really do anything in that situation but stay at second. And that will, of course, put 1 away. As just not a good hit there from our second baseman there. And that's going to keep Alex there at second. As we'll see now, Garcia up to bat next. And we'll see what he can do. And try to see if he could possibly try to find a base hit or find some kind of gap somewhere. Alex is going to take off to go steal. This one is going to be, the ball's going to be boggled. And the shortstop can't make a play, and I think they're going to go ahead and, they're going to give a, they're going to score, the scorers are going to go ahead and say that's a base hit. And, of course, that will move Alex over to third base. So with 1 out and 2 on here, we'll see what Alex Verdugo will do as he fouls this one off. And now it's a full count. So now with the full count for Verdugo, we'll see what he can do as he hits this one. Oh, that's a hot shot over there to shortstop. And that was a base hit and a RBI there. But shortstop right on top of his game. Yeah, Lindor on top of his game there. Gets that one very quickly. Keeps that infield. And keeps that runner checked at third on that big hit that we could have easily had there. So Devers now comes up to bat here. 1 for 2 for Devers. As there are 2 out and 2 on. The runners on the corners. That's going to be a base hit. Devers is going to drive in a run. And now puts him in a first and second. Runners on first and second. And, of course, a base hit there for knocking in Alex. And it makes it now 6-3 here as we go down to the bottom half of the 7th. Alex 1 for 2 here. And, of course, Alex has a chance now, or at least try to keep his inning alive here and try to get to the next batters. This one's going to sky out there to center field. And, of course, center fielder finds this one pretty easily. And, of course, that's going to end up ending the inning. As we do right now, as we go to the bottom or go to the top of the 8th here, it's 6-3. Red Sox are leading this one, and the Red Sox will go ahead and pick up the win here. Nice job as they hold on to the victory of a final score of 8-3. So they tack on 2 more runs there without the help of Alex. And they'll go ahead and win this one. So nice job as the fans here in Boston are happy to see their boys here win another game. So that now makes us now 17-3. And hopefully we can start continue, putting more W's on the board. And take a look there, 8 runs, 14 hits for Boston. As for Cleveland, 3 runs and 7 hits there for them. Alex Humberto there, 1 for 3 in the game, a double and an RBI. And we'll try to see if we can come back out here tomorrow night to wrap up the series. In this 3-game series, try to see if we can win the rubber match here on this third matchup here. So, game 3, here we go. Cleveland right now currently at 500 with a 15-15 record. Try to see if they can go up 1 game here above 500 and kind of keep themselves still alive here, even though it's early in the season. But still try to keep at least in pace with the Twins and the White Sox. So now full count here for Humberto as he hits this one there. Third baseman just a little too hot for him to handle. That's going to be a base hit. Puts Alex on board. Shane Bieber really thought he was going to do something there on Alex and get him to hit that one to the third baseman. But third baseman just could not handle that ball coming off that bat. So now this guy now coming off the bat here, we'll see what he can do with a runner on and nobody out, as he has a 1-1 count coming up. And bottom of the third here, Alex maybe thinking about stealing here. And we'll see if he does. He will jump, and we'll see if Alex can get there on time. And they say he is safe. So nice job there, avoiding the tag. Pretty decent jump. I thought he was a little late, but they said he was on time. And of course, Alex making that big play right there. Look at that, nice avoidance of the tag. So now safely at second base, 2-2 count coming up for Christian Vasquez, as he will strike out, or actually no, he will he will strike out actually, or no, drop third strike I should say, as that will retire the batter Shane Bieber here. Yeah, it was drop third strike. So they made sure they threw him out there at first to get the out. So we'll see. Alex here take off for third base. Alex gets there on time, even though he had a poor jump. He makes it there on time, and that is, of course, another strikeout there for Shane Bieber. As Bieber is really trying to make sure he can keep Alex over at third base, but there you see Andrew Benelli now coming up. We'll see what Andrew can do, as he's having a tough day here. 0 for 1. Ball's going to go ahead and be hit to the first baseman for an unassisted tag at the plate, and that will retire the side. Now, bottom of the fifth coming up here for Alex, as we're down by 4. There you see a single already for Alex, and there you see the series numbers so far for him, 2 of 8. Ouch. So we'll see what he can do here. This at bat as he gets a pitch here, and he gets a good piece of it here. This is going to go high and deep, but I think it's going to be stayed there in right center field. Right fielder makes the play, and it gets it. So made a nice hit there, but just stayed in the air just a little too long, and of course stayed in the ballpark that time. So now bottom of the sixth coming up here, down by 2. And of course Alex has a runner on board here. We'll try to see if he can advance this runner, and a base hit should get this run home. We'll see what they're going to do here. So that's going to be a chopper up the middle, and that runner from second should be coming around here. And the runner will come in to score, make it now tied now here, or I should say makes it now a 6-5 ball game with Alex safely at first base. So nice job there from Alex, hitting that runner from second to home on that one swing. And now putting them just down by a single run here. We'll see if Alex maybe has the confidence now to steal here on Shane Bieber, as he's been doing pretty good job here. He has been getting caught as well, kind of almost 50-50, but for the most part, Alex has been doing a great job of stealing bags here, and which we've already seen him already do here in this game. But we'll see if he can do it again here. It's Alex trying to get the right footing here. And, of course, he takes off there. They say he got a good jump. We'll see if the tag's going to be applied. And they got him. They say the ump says he was tagged. And we'll see the replay here. Let's see if they got this one. Oh, yeah. He is dead to rights there. They make the tag right there. And that will, of course, end the at-bat. So here we are. Got the boss challenge coming up here. Perfect timing out here. Bottom of the ninth here. 1 out. Nobody on. And, of course, putting this all on this young man's shoulders here to see what he can do against Brad Hand. So you see the boss battle here. And some pretty good options here. But, you know what, let's try to go for the home run here. And, of course, we get a nice little gift here if we can do something here that's at bat. Oh, that gets past the third baseman. I thought he actually caught him at first, but gets ripped past him. But no home run, so we failed the challenge, but we do get on board. And most importantly, we're trying to get this win here. So now Christian Vasquez now coming up to bat as he has a runner on board with 1 out. And we'll see if Alex will get the sign here to get in scoring position. Alex does. He gets a bad jump, but he gets there on time as they cannot make the tag. And now that puts him in scoring position now here for the batter. So our base hit will score this run and tie this game back up 6-all. And of course, worst case scenario, we can go to extra innings here. But this ball is going to be hit short out to right. I gotta throw that one over to the third base to keep the runner at second. As Reyes makes a decent throw there to keep Alex at bay. So now we'll see with the batter here, and we'll see if he can try to bring home Alex. And like I said, with a base hit here, Alex can score from second, and of course tie this game up. And oh, that's gonna be a swing and a miss, and that right there is the end of the game. We end up losing this series 2-1. And of course, this is a game that the Indians needed to kind of keep themselves alive here. They win the series, and they'll head back to the next team. For us, well, we're going to get ready for a road trip coming up. It's going to start off with the Rays. And well, it's, you know, the Rays have been playing really good baseball right now. Right now, they currently lead our division. So if we can try to turn things around, get fired up, get ourselves more focused here for this next game coming up, we could do some damage here and really, if anything, kind of shift a lot of the top 3 teams in the division. But it's going to take a lot to do. It's going to take everyone to do this, and most importantly, it's going to take Alex and get his bat readjusted and get himself going there when it comes to you know, hitting very well, because he has not been doing that as of late. So we'll see what happens coming up in the next episode, you guys, as we get ready for episode 45, and we'll take on the Rays in that series. It's a 3-game series against the Rays. Should be a good one there. Of course, like I said, a lot on the line right now. Most importantly, the control of the division, and you know, probably even more so, the bragging rights. These two teams do not like each other. There's been some heated moments, and of course, Alex is now part of this rivalry between these two teams. We'll see if we can try to turn things around for ourselves. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more here on ESGNet LP. As playing this series has been a lot of fun with this roto show. Not as good as my other roto shows I have on the main channel, but definitely up there as one of my favorites. But again, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys will be notified of the series. Also, check us out on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. We also, of course, have we are now live streaming over on Twitch on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Central. Of course, on Friday afternoons at 1 p.m. and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central. So definitely go over to Twitch and check us out over there. And here soon, I'll make an announcement of when we're going to be live streaming here on YouTube. So again, thank you guys for watching, As always, take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you all next time.